Hey everyone, it's Kevin here with reviews about anything, and today we have the Logitech G Pro Wireless. I was at my local tech store today, and I saw this on sale. Obviously, as you can tell, the little sticker right there, 25% off. So, got it for a pretty good deal in the grand scheme for this mouse. I wanted to try it out because I have a G903 currently, and it's been having the double clicking issue rampantly, and it's getting quite frustrating and annoying. I'll be in the middle of playing a game or even something as simple as searching, around my computer or the internet, and I'm getting these horrible double click, even sometimes no click issues with the G903. So I wanted to try this one out. So I thought I would unbox it for you guys and give my initial impressions and go from there. So the box, this is I was in the store and they had two different boxes. This one and another one that seemed like cheaper. It wasn't this two-piece slide over top of each other style box like this one is. It was more of like the cheaper style where it's like a sleeve and then it has a little plastic tray in there holding the mouse. I don't really know what the difference is. I couldn't tell any differences by looking at the labels, reading the packaging, and everything like that. So I just went with this one. Just because the box looks a little bit nicer. Not really that big of a deal, obviously, though. So let's get this strap cut. Just to, I guess, go over the sides real quick. I think these are the different teams. Yeah, the Game Pro, the choice of, pro gamers worldwide, and it's the different team, things like that right there. Picture the mouse on the front, Logitech Pro Wireless. This side is just telling you light speed, and then it uses the new Hero sensor, and then it has the power play mat, which is something I really like. That's the reason I even picked this one over some of the other options, because I do have the power play mat from my G903, and I wanted to retain that compatibility. And then light sync, so it has RGB lighting and stuff like that. So move that aside. So here's the mouse itself. Rather plain mouse, very standard ergo shape. Forward back buttons, these feel fake. Yeah, it's just like on the Nano 3, you put your buttons on whichever side you prefer, so righty or lefty style. They have just little covers on to place over the switch down in there. So that's nice. Has a nice defined line where the switches are. The scroll is nice and stepped. The Hero sensor here. Your power button. And then pre-installed is just a blank with a spot for a weight. At least that's the way it is on the G903. It has a spot for your receiver, which is nice. That's one thing that the 903 is missing. So I will compare those two mice in a second. Just finish go over what these look like. So there's that. Then in the box, we have a little tray that the mouse sat in. A cable with their little wing hooks to sink into the where the port is. It is still micro USB on this. This is a slightly older mouse. Has these kind of like guider wings to go in there. Gives a little bit more rigidity. And then in here we have the dongle extension for if you want to place this closer. You have the actual receiver itself, which I love these Logitech receivers. They're super small. And then you have your additional side buttons to either make your right side blank and your left side have the left and right click, or make both of them have the left and right click, or both blank. So it's up to your choice there. So, like I said, down here in the bottom, if we take this off again, you have a spot to put your receiver right in there, which is nice if it's just nice and snug, tucked away, like that. And else in the box, looks like we got some, just some standard manuals and a sticker if you're into that stuff, I guess. That's it. I don't know if it's supposed to come with the weight already pre-installed or not, but this one doesn't have it yet. Again, this was I think an open box or something like that. As you can tell, the cord wasn't nicely wrapped up, but that's how I got a pretty big discount on it. This mouse is normally like $150 or something like that. I got it for $100 after tax and everything, so pretty good deal there. So, quick features on this mouse. It is 80 grams. It has the new Logitech Hero sensor on it, and it also has a 1 millisecond report rate, is what they claim. 0 acceleration, 0 smoothing, and a max DPI of 16,000. The total length is 125 millimeters. The width is 63.5 and the height is 40. And then the cord over there is 1.8 meters. The range of DPI is from 100 to 16,000 DPI. And the USB data format is at 16 bits, and it has a polling rate or a USB response rate of 1,000 hertz / 1 millisecond. And then it has, of course, this logo back here is their 50 million, it's whatever the millions and millions of RGB colors it can be. And then you can set up different profiles on it. And of course, like I said, you can do the power play puck in there as well. And the buttons are rated for 50 million clicks. So yeah. Like I said, I bought this mostly because of the mouse I'm going to compare it to real quick, which is right here, the G903. So overall, they're not super different. The G903 is a little bit taller, as you can tell. From the side, it's a little bit. Actually, they're about the same. This might be a little flatter right here through this section. That's mostly because of these cuts here. They both have the left and right. It is much bigger. Yeah, the left or forward and back button is much bigger actually on the 903 than here. But they both have the blanks on the other side. This one's actually a smooth plate. This one actually has, you can do front or back as a blank, or you can do the back as a button or the front as a button with a blank in both spots. Bottom, this is, I honestly don't know what sensor it is. It's the top sensor in the 903. I can't remember what it is. It's not their hero sensor though. This one has their hero sensor, and they both use the same like wing-tipped micro USB. You can use a regular micro USB as well. It's not really dependent on that. But like I said, they both have the power play puck ability. And as you can tell, like I said, one of the features I like about this mouse is that it has a little spot to put your dongle, where this one does not. This one is lighter. I don't think it's drastically lighter using them in the hand or feeling them. So I don't know the exact weight of the 903, but this is lighter. It's a decent bit lighter, probably 10 or 20 grams would be my guess. I think this is around 100 and something gram mouse, but I can't tell the difference immensely. We'll see if I keep the mouse. Obviously, I know that this has had issues with the double clicking or misclicking. I've heard it's way less than this mouse, so I guess I will see. One thing I think I'm going to definitely miss is this scroll wheel here. It has the Logitech Infinity scroll wheel, and then you can ratchet it, and a quick DPI adjustment right here. So we'll see, obviously. Another quick comparison, I guess, for some people that have different mice, I should say. This is the MX Master Business, which is the same as the MX Master 2 or 3. Really, they're all kind of very similar to those ones. I think the 3 has a slight better ergonomic angle, but this one's pretty close to the 2. So here's the size comparison between those. Look at it from the side. Obviously, this is designed to be an ergonomic and professional mouse. Has the scroll wheel here, front, back, a program button right there. This one has the infinite scroll wheel as well, but it's actually controlled by. This is a electronic button, so when it's not on, it's only in the ratchet mode, and then if you turn it on, this one actually, I think it has to be plugged in, but it'll switch between with a little mechanism, the infinite scroll wheel and the not, like the other one. So I guess I'll put them all three here close together for you guys. But yeah, this is my first impressions and unboxing of it. Seems really nice. It's nice and lightweight. It'll probably be good for gaming and everything. I will give an update on if I keep it or not, and I'm going to use it for the next week or so. As you guys know, I like using products for a long time, but mice are a little different in my opinion. It's a very personal choice. Like, I love this mouse right here. Like, if I could have this mouse as a gaming mouse, I would totally use this mouse as a gaming mouse. I just like the way it feels, but it's super heavy, and it's not the best. I know there's the G502 or 503 or whichever one it's called now, and they made a wireless version of it, but I've heard it has the same issues as the 903. So hopefully they take what they've done with this and put it into maybe the 503 or 903 and make new versions of them or something like that. But as it stands currently, this is the one I know that has the least amount of issues with the double click problem. If I have that issue, I'll make a video sooner than later. And I might even return the mouse, obviously. So, but yeah, this was Kevin with Reviews About Anything, and hope you guys enjoy the video. Like, rate, comment, and I'll try to get back to you guys. Thanks. See you in the next video.